Hi everyone, today we'll be showing a tutorial for how to do ICEM macing for a simple geometry file. The geometry file consists of two different cylinders, so I'm making two different cylinders here, one with a diameter of 25 mm and the height of 25 mm as well. And our second cylinder will have the height of 15 mm and the diameter of 15 mm as well. So I'm going to do two cylinders on top of each other. You can also use the same tutorial for either two cylinders on top of each other or two cubes on top of each other. It's basically the tutorial is going to show you how to do ogrid in the ICEM macing. I hope you find this tutorial useful. I'm going to do extrude 15 mm as well. Remember, the SpaceClaim units are in millimeter. So I'm going to here open up my ICEM and make sure when you convert the units are in millimeter as well. Make sure the units are in the same units that you are going to use in our geometry. I'm going to remove the matte point right here because I'm going to do a hex mesh. You have to keep the matte point if you are going to do a tape mesh. I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to create paths here. I tend to do this for the hex meshing. I tend to put all my curves and points in different geometry files, different path locations. So I'm going to do here the curves. I'm going to create a path with the points, name the points, and then I'm going to name the surfaces accordingly. I have my smaller cylinder top is an inlet and the bigger cylinder outermost portion is my outlet, and the rest of the surfaces are fluid walls. Now everything is here, and I'm going to go ahead and start my blocking here. I'm going to rename the block as fluid since I'm going to do a fluid problem right here. Select everything and I have my block right there. I'm only turning on the curves and points since we need those for association of our blocking. And here if you look at the color of the curves that change when we do the composite, and when we remove the composite it goes back to the same color. It's because ICEM tends to put associate the curves as different parts. Okay, so we're going to do the association here. I'm going to do before the association I'm just going to split the block into two blocks according to our cylinders. I'm going to do it with the edge and I'm going to do the prescribed point, so I have a precise split. I'm going to show my vertices here. I really like association with the vertices and the edges of the block. So we have our upper and lower part of the blocks associated with the edges of upper and lower part of big cylinder. I'm going to do ogrid for the two blocks real quick, and I want the ogrid to pass through both the blocks. So I'm gonna hit apply, and here you see I have a nice ogrid for the bottommost part, but I don't need the 4 blocks sitting outside right there, so I'm gonna delete those blocks. Yep, it looks much more better, looks close to our geometry file right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the association. So I want to associate the curves to the upper edges of the smaller cylinder, and to do the same for the bottommost portion. If we go and hit the show association, we can see how the edges are associated to the curves. This is a nice visual representation. Now I have to go ahead and do ogrid for the upper block as well. So I'm going to select the upper block and select the upper face. Okay, to go ahead and hit apply. So I have a new ogrid generated right there. I'm not gonna go and play with the vertices for this tutorial since this is a beginner tutorial, but you can go ahead and put points and then move the vertices for the smaller cylinder ogrid on the bottommost portion to make it look more pretty. Okay, since we're done with it, let's start putting the previous parameter. I'm going to do the age parameter parameters here. So basically I'm saying it like break my age into this many number of nodes. So I'm going to do copy parameters to the parallel edges, so this takes a lot of time and energy and effort on our end. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit apply, and I'm gonna do it where the other edges too. Don't worry if you don't get all the edges at the same time. You can just go ahead and look at your mesh, and then if you have missed a spot, you can always come back and do the premeshing parameter there. Okay, so let's look at our mesh here. It looks nice. I'm gonna do it in the solid and wireframe, and it looks really neat. You can also go ahead and refine your mesh. You always need it for your mesh independence study. Don't forget about that. That's it for today. Hope you like this tutorial. Please let me know if you want me to do other tutorials for other geometry files that you want to look at, and let me know. You guys have a good day. Bye. Thank you.